So when was your first I know you said you was in a county or juvenile facility. You did juvenile time too, right?
Right.
So when was your first time being arrested and doing juvenile time? How long was that?
I was, I want to say I was 11 years old because that when Rockwell was out. I had a Rockwell outfit on. And, Jay-Z and Diddy had Son John and Rockwell.
Yeah.
I had broken to my friend elementary school, Herndon Elementary School, Alonzo Herndon Elementary School, right off here on Simpson. And I was trying to steal a tape recorder. I broke in the window and we put the tape recorder out. When it came out, police was right there. They chased us down. I ended up getting a little far, but I ain't make it. They caught me. And I just wanted to make me a demo CD. I mean a demo tape. You know how you can rap. So I was like, I remember when we was in school, the teachers let us read and then let us hear what we read.
Yeah.
So I planned on playing the beat in the background on my little CD player, and I was gonna rap over the beat, and I was gonna have me a little tape and shit. That's what I wanted, and that kind of failed. I went to juvenile at 11 years old.
How long was you in juvenile?
The judge said we're going to detain these two for 10 days. I stayed in there 10 days. My first time when I was young. But that was just the first time.
So you ended up, what was the longest time you did in a juvenile facility?
Shit, they tried to give me juvenile life.
Dang.
That went on for 5 years back then, but that's forever.
Yeah, 5 years was forever back then.
I had lost trial. I had shot 4 people in the bluff. I shot Greg. And 3 more people that did come to court on me, but I say Greg's name because he came and testified and all that old shit. So I always say his name. The rest of them niggas, they kept it gangster. Even the Jay, he kept it gangster. He didn't come and tell on me.
How old was you?
I was 14. I want to say I was 14 years old.
How did you feel? Did you really understand the criminal system at that time, or that was just something all right, I'm just walking in here and I don't know what's going on?
I got an uncle by the name of Ironhead. And he was a fierce gangster back in the day. I just got him out for another 3 murders. He just came home probably I want to say I picked him up 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
And he always been one of them niggas that nobody played with. And that's the only thing that was going through my head. If a nigga would have did what they did to my uncle, what he would have did.
Yeah.
And all I said, because he was going to the feds. He just had got an armed career criminal, so he was getting 15 to 25 years at that time. And I was heartbroken by him going, so I was like, shit, I'm going to be down there with him. It sounded like some crazy shit.
Yeah.
But I was cool with going to jail because I thought, I ain't know about when you go to jail, you be separated and juvenile be hit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just knew shit. I'm finna shoot all these niggas. I'm finna kill. My intention was to kill them. I had intention on killing them.
Yeah.
And I wanted to go be with my uncle.
Describe that day though, because a lot of times, and this is not just glorifying it, but describe that day, the mental of you, all right, I'm about. Did you notice in the days in advance you was going to do this, or this is something that you just...
Nah, I did it right afterwards. It wasn't no... So what happened was I did my normal little routine. I always sold my little dope at 444 Sunset. I started trying to sell some perp. That when perp was in style, and it's this dude on Tri Street. I want to say his name. I forgot his name, but anyway, he took me to some niggas in Allen Temple, and I bought my first little ounce of perp, and I think it was $500-$600, and I sacked up $750, and I had a brother-in-law by the name of Big Man. I was going over there, and I was serving him a bag of perk, a little small bag of perk, so I could start, get out my little bomb or whatnot. And when I got up there, I had Sunset Bean though, on the crack. I had straight drop, I had straight drop glass, and everybody knew Lil Terrell got the glass on Sunset, he got the best dope on Sunset. So when I went on these niggas' block, they thinking that I'm finna come up here and set up shop with my product. But honestly, I was up there just to meet one person to sell 1 bag of weed, not even a pound of weed, a little, probably a 20 sack of weed or some shit like that. But I was trying to transition into selling perk and start selling crack. So when I got up there, the niggas started talking nigga, we'll take your bomb, nigga, we'll take your weed, nigga, we'll take all your shit, nigga, you ain't coming on our block. These niggas ain't even give me time to explain myself. Like, I really honestly was just waiting. I wasn't posted on a block to take none of their customers.
Yeah.
But word got around to all of them, like, yeah, shout up here trying to take over y'all block. But I honestly 100% wasn't trying to take over their block. It was a big misunderstanding. They shouldn't have said what they said to me and did what they did. I got the final one on them. I got the best of them. Because, I had been in and out of Juvenile at that time, so I kind of knew how to fight a little bit. Mm-hmm. I whooped his ass, and his friend didn't like it. He jumped in it. And all these niggas was like 26 and 27. I ain't number 14 at the time. Mm-hmm. These niggas down there in their 30s. So they fucked around and let me walk away. I don't know what made them let me. They supposed to go and kill me right then. But I went down there. I got my gun. Because I used to have my guns right where I had my dope. Went down there, got my gun. And I came back. Nobody was right there. I seen him. I turned on English. I seen Greg ass in them woods up there. He had like a J in front of him. So he was
a
like,
J, what's that?
A J is like a crackhead.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So he was like, what you gonna do? I said, I'm finna shoot him and you. I shot him. I shot the J first. Bah! After I shot the J, he tried to run. I ain't never been good at sports or none of that shit. I just got a lucky shot and I shot it. Boom! He fell on the ground. He was like, ah. I was like, damn, boy, this gun make a nigga feel like Superman. Mm-hmm. That nigga, cause he was real tall. Still to this day, he probably like 6'4", you know what I'm saying? Or more. Yeah. And he had a lot of weight on him. And you gotta think about it, at 14, I was a short little 14. Like, I was short. So when I turned around at the time of me finding his friend, I was at this nigga navel. So when I heard him crying after I shot his ass, cause the J, he wasn't crying as loud as this nigga. I said, oh, a nigga better not even say nothing else to me. I'm going to have every nigga that say something to me cry like that nigga. So I end up going down. I walked past the nigga. I stood over him with the pistol. I was like, nigga, I shoot you in your face and all, talking my little shit. And another nigga was over here by the model bus. The model bus, we ride the subway. The model bus. And he was just laying. It was two niggas laying on the ground. Like, I shot them already. And I had not even shot them yet. Yeah. I just went on and shot both of them too. So after that, I ran down English Avenue, turned down Oliver, went down the Rocky Road. It's a little shortcut back there. I hid my gun behind the tree, and I called Missy, and I was like, babe, I just shot some people. She was like, babe, what you did? I was like, I just shot these niggas. And I went to the house. When I went to the house, the next day, my sister come in the house talking about some. They said, you know how you got a sister where y'all be arguing when y'all kids and shit. She up there talking about some. They say you can't come back to the bluff. All these little homeboys, she name dropping, saying their names. I'm recording every name she say. I said, I can't come back up there. Alright, I went and got my same gun, and I shot everybody block up. I ain't shoot them. I ain't shoot them, but I let them know my presence was there. And the next day, my sister came, and my sister said, they say just start shooting their houses up. Just leave them alone. You good. They ain't got nothing to do with that. I said, okay. Because I was juvenile. I was a child. I ain't give a damn about nothing. I ain't even think about no consequences. Like, I never heard of going to jail for the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm, yeah. So in my head, it was like, Cause niggas was getting killed every day, and people was still on the block in the bluff. Like, niggas was just, so I ain't never think that I'd go to jail. Mm-hmm. And then the way them niggas were talking, I thought them niggas were gangster. I ain't know they were gonna go to the police and send me to jail. Like, that shit was unheard of.